Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game.
Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, there's a probing ball. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Now it's Hullet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maicon. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neymar. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar goes short. Pelé! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Drives it in. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That has been cut short. Nicely spread. Vieira. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Neymar. And it's Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Thinks about... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Up towards the front line. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Gullit. And it's Vieira. Pelé, distributed tidily. And this is Pelé, crossing. And he gets rid in a hurry. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit, that has been slung wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he shoots! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now, can they get him away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira, nicely aimed pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. He has a look up. Gullit. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. And here's Gullit. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught up. Shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Nicely weighted ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Mbappe goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Early ball out from the back. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the ball is out of play. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. And this is Hazard. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira. And it's Baggio. Now Seedorf. And it's Baggio. Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A case now of complete control. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. Seedorf. Vieira. Roberto Baggio. And here's Hazard. Oh, no joy this time. And that is that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Manchester United have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is expertly dealt with. Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe, Zico. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Hullet tries to pass it through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff is short. And that has been clubbed away. Thuram. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliantly. Very nicely done. And this is Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vieira. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hullet. And he's forced to go back. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And here's Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zico. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Vieira. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. Rodri powering forward here. Kaka. Tries to play it through. Played through into space. It's a promising position. And, oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Brilliant save from Buffon! Nicely aimed pass. Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, important interception. Now it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. To Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's gone for a throw-in. We are into overtime. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bale. Neymar. It's Hullet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get... Bale! And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Kubasi. Rodri. Zico. Beckenbauer does well to stand firm and defend it. Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. Bale. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hullet.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still just the single goal between the sides. Turns back here, probably the best option. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a no-nonsense tackle. How Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Kaka. Kaka. There he goes, motoring forward. Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Neymar. Foot in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat, and the shot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Neymar.
Time then for the first
21,
substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira.
Coming on the field, number 6.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Number 18, Ronaldinho.
That's a super give and go.
Number 22.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Number 20.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's beaten the last man. Cruyff! Now that is commitment to the cause. Bale! And that's a real chance missed.
Bale fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's...
Bale! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this This could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? He has found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
In the bins provided. Thank you for
Thrilling.
your
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Como.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goalkeeper.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now this could be a chance. Ibrahimovic! This might spell danger. Soboslai goes on a charge down the left. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Pele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Cruyff at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pele. And it's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. And the shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maldini. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. Nice looking ball. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Defending was strong and firm. Vieira. And here's Gerrard. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Drives it. Header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to... And it's been given away. Tchouaméni. And it's Messi. To Gerrard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cannavaro. All the way back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Manchester United got some... Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Here we go again. Check, getting this one clear.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And it's Maldini. That's Vieira. Beckenbauer. And it's Thuram. To Maldini. And it's Thuram. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Back towards the middle. That's Maldini. Pele. And it's Vieira. Beckenbauer. And it's Thuram. To Maldini. And it's Gullit. He was under real pressure there. Ibrahimovic ploughing through the middle. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And back to the keeper. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well,
Benfica.
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his... Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Pele! Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. The ball goes in. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Manchester United really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been slung wide. Shot, surely! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. Plays it across. Only partially clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Pull it. Now it's Pele, aimed beyond the defence, and this is Neymar. Now can he find a finish? Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's nice. Thinks about the shot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Vieira.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's found a way through. Big chance. It's Salah! Oh, the ball's run loose. And the shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Pele. Coming on the
Nicely
field,
intercepted.
Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neymar.
Number 7.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Neymar. And it's Gullit. Gullit dominates aerially so often.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Gullit. And this is Cruyff. Gullit.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Throw it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Neymar.
And it's Zanetti.
Number
Oh, good
11,
read.
That's great
Johan
positioning.
Cruyff.
So good from him.
Number 13,
Almost an hour gone.
coming on the
Tries to
field.
pass it through.
Number 6,
That's an excellent
Hazard.
interception.
Number 18,
Seedorf.
Ronaldinho.
Out to the right. And he's
Number
picked it up out
20,
wide.
Seedorf.
Nice
Substitution
control.
is taking place.
Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. And this is Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's a sharp little ball here. Iniesta. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Stoichkov. Pele picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out towards the flank.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Baggio. This looks promising. And he shoots! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
3 minutes.
Well, that's a
added time.
really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this is Stoichkov. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. And he's picked up Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Today's match day programs.